mic review. This is the AT2020. It's from Audio-Technica. It is a condenser microphone. It's a cardioid condenser microphone, and it's really great just because the bundle that I got, it was only $10 more for an XLR cable, which I'll be talking a little bit about XLR later in the video, but it came with an XLR cable, a filter, and also a microphone arm. So that's really nice, but some things that you could use it for is it's ideal for project in-home studio applications, and it's great for just YouTube videos in general, because usually YouTube videos, they actually condensed a lot when you open up YouTube. It's not great. I wish they could fix it, but they're just saving storage and being lazy, even though it's not that much storage. But on to the specs. Just for people who want to know about this is not very general, so if you want to skip this part, go ahead. But its polar pattern is cardioid. Its frequency response is 20 to 20,000 hertz. Its open circuit sensitivity is -37 decibels. Its maximum input sound level is 144 decibels. Its noise is 20 decibels. Its dynamic range is 124 decibels. Its signal to noise ratio is 74 decibels. Its phantom power requirements are 48 volt, which I'll be getting into later in the video. Its weight is 345 grams, or approximately 12.1 ounces, and its dimensions are 6 inches by 2 inches. And its output connector is an XLR, which I'll be talking about, like I said, later in the video. And yeah, those are basically all the specs. But so what I want to talk to you about is XLR. Now, this is not your ordinary microphone. Since it's an XLR setup, you'll actually need something like what I have, which is a Behringer. It's an audio device that connects the microphone to your PC so you can record stuff and talk into the microphone. It's very important because most consumer microphones are USB, and that's just really easy, but 99% of the best microphones are XLR, just because they're meant for audio. So that's a great plus, but there can also be a big minus, and that's that it's just something separate that you have to buy, and that's what drives most people away from this type of XLR setup. And more of a upfront and easier way is a USB microphone. But I wanted to do something different and try an XLR setup out, and I think I made the right decision, because this is audio like no other. I've never heard myself like this with that good of a microphone. Another plus with the thing that I'm talking about, this add-on, is called an audio interface, and there's some cool things that you can do with it, like you can have mic/line gain, and you can have your output, and you can adjust your output volume live. So I'm going to adjust my input gain right now, and it's going to sound really loud. And yeah, that's going to sound like ear rape a little bit. But yeah, this will, if I turn this up too high, it will do that. Or if I turn it lower, it'll sound like this, and I'll be more quiet. But I prefer right in the middle. So that's the best for me, and the best for my viewers also. But there's something that you have to be aware of, and for this microphone, and that is that it has a 48 volt requirement. Since it's a condenser microphone, it needs 48 volts for you to actually hear someone. So that's why I bought this Behringer audio interface for $50 on Amazon. And since audio interfaces can go upwards of $50, that's why I chose this one, just because it's the cheapest, but it gets the job done. And I was looking for like a budget setup kind of. It was about $160 because I got the package for the microphone and everything. and everything was said and done. There's only like a couple cables that you need to plug in. It's not like building a computer. It's not that hard at all. And you might be asking, well, how does it plug into the computer? And it's actually kind of funny because, you know how I was talking about USB microphones and how they're not as good as XLR. Well, this audio interface, since it passes the XLR, it actually passes to a USB into my computer, which I found kind of odd, but it seems to be working out perfectly fine. That basically wraps up the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.